Drew Barrymore continues to make me extremely uncomfortable anytime she interviews anyone. Her victim this week was Vice President Kamala Harris.
I've been thinking that we really all need a tremendous hug in the world right now. But in our country, we need you to be Kamala of the country.
Kamala of the country.
When we lift each other up, we all rise.
That's exactly right.
We need a great protector. Yes.
Also on the interview circuit, President Biden was on the Howard Stern show doing an interview. Interview is a strong word. Howard Stern talked for about 75% of the time, but at least we got this clip out of it.
We're lucky to have you in the Oval Office and serving as the father of the country, because if you're a good father to your family, which you are, I know you'll be a good father to the country, and I want to thank you for providing a calming influence.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
With Kamala and Uncle Joe, no wonder my entire generation has mommy and daddy issues. For obvious reasons, talk shows are out for this week. In Radical Honesty. In her latest book, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem described in great detail executing her family puppy in a gravel pit. She followed up the story with, I guess if I were a better politician, I wouldn't tell the story here. I'm sure this will trigger some book sales, but according to Trump sources, she now has no shot at becoming the vice president. In Skee Ball. Legalized gambling is on an absolute heater right now, with arcade chain Dave & Buster's announcing that patrons can now place real money wagers on arcade games with friends. As if suffering through FanDuel commercials wasn't enough,
America's #1 sportsbook.
FanDuel Casino.
FanDuel.
Free chicken dinners.
Americans can now lose mortgage payments on professional sports games, as well as skee ball with your cousin. Out. Softballs. Legendary stock investor and Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi was stunned by MSNBC anchor Katie Tour when she went on for an interview.
And Joe Biden is doing that, created 9 million jobs in his term in office. Donald Trump has the worst record of job loss of any president. So we just have to make sure people know.
That was a global pandemic.
He had the worst record of any president. We've had other concerns in our country. If you want to be an apologist for Donald Trump, that may be your role, but it ain't mine. And
I
he
don't
has
think
the
that
worst.
anybody can accuse me of that.
To be fair, this might be the first time that MSNBC has ever pushed back on an anti-Trump talking point. It must be like investing in the stock market without insider information.
We are a free market economy. They should be able to participate in that.
In capitalism. My favorite moment from Coachella had nothing to do with the performances. After a fence fell down, hot dog vendors stormed the gates to deliver affordable glizzies to concert goers. Man, I love a good hustle. Literally, let them cook. Out. Allergies. The protests on college campuses have been getting more bizarre by the day. My personal favorite moment has come from the UCLA Liberated Zone. Apparently, a protester had a banana allergy, so fellow comrades put up no banana signs in solidarity. The next day, the counter-protesters came back waving bananas like settlers waving machine guns and smearing bananas everywhere. One game of Mario Kart could take out an entire protest. I'm looking forward to some common sense banana control legislation coming out here soon.